We've all been there, right? A really bad night's sleep. It can completely mess up your whole day. And consistent sleeping problems can actually affect your health. Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta tells us about a new therapy that could help ease those sleepless nights.
Well, Lynn, this got a lot of people's attention this week because I think there's so many people who have difficulty sleeping, in the tens of millions of people in the United States alone. But we're talking about people who have particularly troubling difficulties with sleeping, people who are chronic insomniacs. They define this as people who have had trouble sleeping for a month at least, difficulty falling asleep, difficulty staying asleep, and poor quality of sleep. And what they really wanted to do with this study is figure out what's the best strategy. Is it medications, which so many people take, or is it cognitive behavioral therapy? And these are short-term visits with a psychologist to basically work through sleep problems and try and come up with a long-term solution. The answer, as you might guess, part of the reason we're talking about this is while they say a medication from time to time is okay, for the longer-lasting solution, cognitive behavioral therapy seemed to be a better option. Really teaching people how to fall asleep, how to stay asleep, recognizing that if someone is having difficulty falling asleep, to get out of bed, not to stay in bed and toss and turn. That actually reinforces negative habits with regard to sleep. And also practicing good sleep hygiene, recognizing that when you do have to get out of bed because you're not falling asleep, what are the right relaxation techniques that could possibly work? This was all part of the cognitive behavioral therapy. They're not saying that an occasional sleeping pill is necessarily a bad idea. What they're saying, it's not a long-term solution. But Lynn, the real takeaway, I think, from the study this week is that if you've had difficulty sleeping and it's become a problem, it's leading to adverse health problems with regard to with heart disease or depression, a psychotherapist, some visits with them, or an online training program could really be of significant benefit.